Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this reading. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, this is your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder, Aries, and saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have the dragonfly spirit, which says truth transcends illusions, and also trust in what you see is what I'm seeing here. And then we have the dog spirit, which says be loyal to what you love. So truth transcends illusions and be loyal to what you love. That's really quite beautiful. And now your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. 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 Show me clearly. Oh, goodness. Okay. So you have meditation fall out right away. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Love and nurture. So meditation, oh goodness, is going to help you nurture what you love and bring it to the forefront. Can you see that? Okay. Okay, good. And now for the tarot. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, so at the heart of everything, we have the Seven of Acorns, which in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Six of Acorns, the Six of Wands. The Page of Acorns, so this is the Page of Wands, which is you. In the Minor Arcana, you are represented by the acorns in this deck, by the Emperor in the Major Arcana. You have the Eight of Feathers, the Eight of Swords. We have the Hermit right here, which is a Virgo energy and a Virgo time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. Then you have the Six of Shells, Six of Cups. Nine of Shells, Nine of Cups, which is beautiful. The Eight of Shells, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Crystals, right? It's the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Shells, the Queen of Cups. Okay, very interesting. So let's just talk about the repeat numbers that you have here for a moment. You have the repeat of the number 6. 6 is a number of caring, of nurturing, of, kind of like the eternal mother. You have the repeat of the number 9. You're coming very close to a completion of a cycle, but this is another very caring, very nurturing number that's coming up here. You have 3 8s, so the divinity is telling you that there's hard work ahead, and you've put a lot of hard work into things. And what I'm seeing here is that you could be caught up in work and kind of not thinking that you're good enough. Mind games going on here. It can be that somebody's playing mind games. It can very well be a Virgo energy or somebody who is kind of behind the scenes that you can't really see all that well. So just be mindful of this, because it's not as nice as I would like it to be. So there's something here just to be mindful of as you are moving forward, right? So we have as your spirit animal cards, the dragonfly spirit and the dog spirit. The dragonfly spirit says, truth transcends illusions. And that's what you're really going to be seeing here. Your truth, your power, your purpose transcends the illusions that have been around you for a really long time. You're also going to be able to see people for who they truly are. You have a very strong connection to the Yeah, to the spirit world. So I would definitely utilize that during this time. Listen to the voices that come to you. It might sound a bit funny, but those are your angels, your spirit guides talking to you, moving you forward. And with the dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to your heart. Be loyal to those you know love you. Be loyal to what you love in this life, because that's really going to pave your way forward. And so with your chakra cards, all your chakra cards fell out. So all these chakra messages wanted to be heard. It's meditation, love, and nurturing. So meditation has, if you can see here, that little, kind of dot over her heart. It's saying you meditate on what your heart wants. So being quiet, being still, Aries, and really connecting with your heart isn't going to be as easy a task as you might think it is. And it's going to be pulling up things that maybe you would want to leave alone, definitely. But there's a truth in seeing, and there's a truth in power that is coming over you. And it leads you to what you love. It leads you to a connection with your heart chakra. Meditation is your crown chakra. Your heart chakra, it's like your heart and your mind coming together, being powerful. And this makes your roots something astounding, because we have nurturing right here. And this is the earth star chakra, located 6 inches below your feet, to move you forward, to have you embracing your grace, but also have you nurturing what you want and what you desire within your life. There can be a strong urge during this time to nurture others, to be that caregiver, because you have such loving numbers around you, but there's also this sense of finding it hard to nurture your career and to nurture your personal life and to keep everything moving forward smoothly. There's a lot of unsurety here, and that can very well be from the state of the world. We have lockdowns going on, we have everything closed, furloughs, which, I didn't even know what a furlough was until all this started. So during this time, there's a whole myriad of uncertainties and a time of really at your roots needing to pull into what you want, but also looking at yourself, like kind of the rat race that we've been in, that the world is in. And it's like, what do I want? Because you're really going to see that your heart shines here. And it might be, you have your job pays your bills, and that's its purpose, and that's awesome. But it may be that you have something else on the side, something that really sings to your heart, because your heart with the Queen of Shells absolutely wants to be heard. And as you're letting your heart kind of take over, which again, it's going to put you out of your comfort zone, Aries, because you're a person of action, of definity, of, purpose and direction, and then to have the heart taking over, and the heart can seem so out of control at times, can be something that's overwhelming, but it's something that you are actually really learning from and moving yourself forward in. At the heart of everything, we have the 7 of Acorns, and here it says determination and stamina. And then we have the 8 of Crystals, which says dedication and progress. So you are going to see yourself moving forward in determination and stamina, but also with the 7 of Acorns, it's kind of like knowing which battles to fight, because they're going to seem like there are a lot of them. And I'm not saying that this is going to be one battle after another, but there's not at times the serenity that your heart really seeks, right? And the progression with the 7 of Acorns and the 8 of Crystals, you're very grounded, heart-wise, very grounded right now on the earthly plane. You know what it is that you want, you know what you desire, and you're going to get it. And that's what you're really focusing on. And with the 8 of Crystals, this is your hard work paying off. This is dedication of soul and self. This is knowing that you have what is needed. You really do, Aries, and taking advantage of it. But it's also saying here that the progression, the natural progression for you during this time is going to feel as if I fight, if I, don't back down, my hard work will be seen and it will all pay off. But there's going to need to be a balance to this of knowing which battles to stand up for, not being, kind of a rug to be walked all over, but knowing where you stand, what you stand for, what it is that you want, and then using your tenacity, using your profound capabilities to work, to build, and to manifest what you desire. And as you do so, you have the 7 of Acorns. The 7 of Acorns, not the 7, the 6 of Acorns, and I like that digression here. We go from the 6 of Acorns, the 7 of Acorns to the 6 of Acorns. And here, it is success and triumph. So the 6 of Acorns is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is all about success, a majesty of self, a knowing where you stand and what you stand for. The Eight of Shells, the Eight of Cups, is quest and renewal here. And so with the Eight of Cups, also it's a walking away of what you once thought you would love. It's looking at what you desire, it's looking at what you want, and it's saying, is this where I want to stand? You can also find that you're walking away from things, that places that once felt secure do not have that same security to them, which is going to be something that ticks you off. It really is. You're going to sit there, and it can be business-wise, it can be, personally wise, where you're looking at things and you're like, I thought this was at least settled. I thought this was safe and secure. And you're going to see things kind of be stirred up during this time where you're really going to feel, and what your angels and your spirit guides are saying is like, if I just work hard enough, I'll be able to move through this. And it's like, yes, you will, because you have an affinity of success, because 8 on its side is the infinity sign. So you definitely have an affinity of success coming towards you. And you have this prosperity and this bounty to you. But it's kind of like choosing your battles wisely, knowing what you stand for, knowing what it is that you want. And that's where your heart really does come in during this time, Aries, where you meditate. It doesn't mean that you have to, have a whole big ritual. It can be that you just sit back, you take a few deep breaths, you let yourself calm, and you focus on your heartbeat. You focus on what your heart wants, because be loyal to what you love plays into the heart chakra and will nurture you as you move forward. It will also take the illusions and help you transcend them. It will help you see the truth of things, not the facade that others want you to see. And your angels and your spirit guides are saying how terribly important that is. Because you are a strength, you are a force, you are the hermit who can step back and look at things justly and fairly. But you're also going to be dealing with somebody who's very much in the shadows, who isn't coming out and being forthright about things. So this is definitely a warning here with somebody that I'm just seeing that isn't the nicest. All right, Virgo time frame, August 23rd to September 22nd. It can be that, this person's kind of planning in the corner, and around that time, you'll really start to see things. But you're really looking at what you desire, what you want, what you need, and you're taking things into account. And it can be, for a lot of you Aries, that you're taking things into account that you hadn't before. And now that you are embracing your power, embracing your purpose, you are, again, calling on your heart. Because here, with the Queen of Shells, this says peace and compassion, and the Hermit says contemplation and wisdom. So you're embracing wisdom, you're moving forward, you're contemplating what is wise and how to achieve. And then you have here a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer. It can be that this person helps you out tremendously. It can also be that this is a person, or you're working very hard for the people that you love, all right? Very much in the forefront of things here. Your heart, love, emotional connections. These are all terribly, terribly, terribly important to you. What you're looking for, what you desire, what you want. And with the Queen of Shells, it's like finally you're seeing peace come into your life. Finally, you're seeing yourself move forward in a direction that you have longed for. And it comes through quiet contemplation. And during this time, you're really going to be more kind of secular, more connected with yourself. Because there isn't going to be this need to show it off to everyone, to sit there and say, oh, well, I know this and I know that, and, look at this, look at that. You're going to be much more quiet, much more private, but much more powerful than you've seen yourself in quite some time. Because there's this sense here when you embrace the Six of Shells. Now, the Six of Shells is the Six of Cups. It says sentiment and joy. It's like you're looking for that joy again in your life. You're looking for that sentimentality that moved you forward, for that sense of, yes, I can do this. Yes, I know who I am. But you're also going to be rather nostalgic. So just be mindful that you're judging people on the here and the now, not on who they once were. Because for good or for bad, that's going to be very much in the forefront of things. So in the here and the now, or you're judging people, off of who they are, not who they remind you of. Okay, that's also going to be very important. Nostalgia is going to be a huge part of you during this time. Absolutely, you're going to find yourself kind of thinking of the glory days, or, fond memories, being lost in daydream. Yeah. or a better time and thinking, why can't I go back to that? So be mindful of that. Just be mindful that it doesn't take up all of this time, because it can. It can be astoundingly intense. And as you're moving forward, because then we move into the Eight of Feathers, the Eight of Swords, which is courage and solutions. So with the Eight of Swords, you're surrounded by 8 swords. And there's a distinct reason why it's the mouse. Why? Because the Eight of Swords makes us feel small, makes us feel insignificant, makes us feel like we're trapped in our own minds. We're overthinking, we're overanalyzing, we're looking at things too intensely, too much. And so with the Eight of Swords, it's kind of like step out of your own mind. Know that you are not small. And even if you sit there and you say, well, in the scope of the world, Dana, I am small. Okay, fine. But in the scope of the world, everybody is small. And everybody is fleeting. And so here, it is to stand, excuse me, it is to stand your truth and your ground. It is to know what you stand for and what you want, and not let doubt and fear and apprehension cloud you. Because this is a time where you're kind of taking the bull by the reins and you're saying, bull by the horns, there we go. And you're saying, this is who I am. And I've worked darn hard to get here, because you've worked darn hard, Aries, and you will not be held back. You are moving forward in determination and in clear direction. It's kind of like your work is A++. I mean, seriously, there's a sense of understanding things. There's a sense of a Midas touch to you. And it's because you're really listening to your heart. It can also be that you are having help through a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or through somebody who's very loving, caring, and nurturing. But this person can also be causing you, a bit of agita, a bit of, doubts and fears, and am I doing the right thing, and kind of playing off of that. So you need to listen to your heart, your soul, yourself. And with the Nine of Shells, it says right here, gratitude and fulfillment. You are really moving towards that gratitude and fulfillment. And that gratitude and fulfillment is absolutely blessing you. Because if you look at this as a triangle, you have the 6 of acorns at the top, and then you have the 9 of shells and the page of acorns, which is you. So you have here just tremendous success, guiding you, leading you forward, being you, and embracing you as you are a student of what you desire. This is discovery and enthusiasm. You have a tremendous amount of enthusiasm for what you are discovering and what you are calling to you. So during this time, it's kind of like use that wisely, because you can easily be you can fall victim to little traps that people send your way, where they kind of want you to trip over your own feet, where they see this 9 of shells radiance from you, and they think, I'd rather have it. I'd rather have the success than let you have the success, and I'd rather be the powerful one than let you be the powerful one. So just know that. Just know that even though you're, during this time, a quester, a seeker, a wanderer, kind of a journeyer, you're looking for the deeper knowledge, the deeper meanings. You're looking at the deeper way that you move forward. Other people are going to be thinking, right here, right now, I need, and I'm panicked. So just be mindful about that. Your angels and your spirit guides are really, really saying that this is a blessed time for your heart. If you listen to your heart, your soul, yourself, you start to walk away from what isn't right, and you start to work hard for what is. And it's not that you start like you haven't been, but you keep on working hard for what is, and you see a greater focus, a greater determination, and you're turning inward, but you're also turning away from what's no longer right. The past will be, through rose-colored glasses, most definitely. And so don't be caught up in nostalgia. Know that what needs to be done. And you're kind of like, pulling up your bootstraps and saying, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move myself forward. And there's nothing and no one who will stop me. And there's such dedication and determination that, your angels and spirit guides are saying, you've got this. Your subconscious message for this time is the 9 of acorns. Again, now you have 3 9s, so a divine message. Here it says power and presence, so you're definitely embracing your power and your presence as you move forward. The 9 of wands is saying, do not listen to what everybody else has to say. It's kind of like everybody's ideas, words are going to be coming at you. And it's like, that's great. That's great. You're going to get some really valuable information, but they can also overpower your own thoughts. your own self, your own sense of purpose. So just be mindful of that, stand your ground, know your truth, and keep on moving forward in that power and in that truth. As you do so, your subconscious chakra message is listening. This is the throat chakra. And so you're going to find that you need to listen to your heart, your soul, yourself. You're going to need to listen to your angels, but listening to the world around you and not always participating, there we go, in the constant chatter. That is going to be so good. That is going to be really, really good for you. Because what you're going to see is that people tell you more than they've intended to, than they thought they did, and you're going to see things so much more clearly because you are embracing kind of the forgotten art of listening. And as you embrace truly listening, your subconscious spirit animal is the bee. And the bee spirit says, sweet results await. So there's going to be a sweetness. There's going to be a beauty that comes to you. And that sweetness and that beauty, that can be what makes you nostalgic about things and for things, but it's also going to be what adds an extra depth and an extra layer to what you want, what you desire, and to the nurturing of your heart. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.